and warning parents it could trigger vulnerable youth.
It's one thing to say, oh, talk about it, it's okay, but we're not telling people what to do next.
Mike Stroh battled mental illness for 18 years before he sought help. He now advocates for a total rethink of how people are treated in the system.
If you are not in danger of killing yourself or harming somebody else, you will not be admitted to a hospital the majority of the time. So we need the community or people with lived experience to be creating spaces and ideas and ways for people to help themselves. In terms of
Mike Stroh used to get high a lot. From age 13 to 30, he smoked pot almost every day.
I would need to get high or know I could get high before I could do anything else.
He's not against legalization, but says people should stop thinking it's a harmless, natural cure-all.
It robbed me of emotional maturity, of cognitive development. I was really good in math and all those kind of things, and that just came crashing down.
For some who've smoked, vaped, or eaten cannabis edibles, this research hits home.
It felt as if my heart was going to explode out of my chest.
Mike Stroh smoked pot almost every day for over 15 years. Now a large peer-reviewed study has found while the risk remains low, those aged 18 to 44 who use cannabis at least 4 times a month have nearly double the risk of heart attack over non-users. Mike Stroh started smoking pot at 12. He's now a therapist who talks to young people who often don't know the harms.
I think it's important to address that assumption that it's sort of this natural herb that grows in the garden. We all make mistakes, we all screw things up.
Michael Stroh smoked pot almost every day from age 13 to 30. Now he talks to students about how it damaged his emotional and cognitive development. And teens are listening.
None of this happened when I was in high school. There was no mental health awareness, no talking about drugs, it was, this is your brain on drugs. And they would crack the egg in the frying pan. It was and if I had other people that I could identify with and be like, wow, that guy smoked as much weed as me and here he is telling me about it, that might have made a big difference for me. I started using drugs when I was 12, primarily marijuana, and I was high on marijuana pretty much every second of my life for about 18 years. I was able to lie to myself because of the societal perception of marijuana that it was okay, because I wasn't doing heroin and I went to university and all this other crap that kept me in denial of wow, this is really bad for me and it's really messing my brain up and it's robbing me of emotional development. I literally was about a 13, 14-year-old kid emotionally in a 30-year-old body. And that was really challenging. As more people from my generation and kids now grow up and reveal the effects of chronic marijuana use, then I think we'll have a better understanding of what's happening. But it's it's really powerful and it can do a lot of damage. I was using marijuana because it made me feel better. I wasn't really using it for fun. The first couple times it was a lot of fun. I can't feel okay unless I'm high. So once that started to rule my life, my day was, I wake up, where's my weed? How am I going to get high? Where am I going to get high? Who am I going to get high with? Do I have money to get high? I was good at math. I was athletic, all kinds of things like that. And as I got more and more addicted and smoked more and more and more, I couldn't do my homework. I couldn't think clearly. I had a girlfriend, a very serious girlfriend that from about 13 to 16, I couldn't talk to her. She'd be like, why are you doing this or why are you doing that? I couldn't actually understand what was happening to me. Marijuana is accessible to every kid in every school, in every city, in every province of this country. So if the kids want it, they're going to get it anyways. So the legalization or this legislation is not going to change that at all. And I think when politicians say that and talk about that, it's dishonest, it's political crap because that's what their job is. We should be focusing on the honest reality of the situation, right? Maybe he could say something like, the legalization is going to give us money to help kids if they have addiction problems. Or the legalization is going to help with our prison system because we're not going to be arresting people and sending them to jail. So we need to cut that crap, focus on the reality of the situation. Why are kids getting high all the time? What leads them to addiction? And if they are having a hard time, how do we help them? I am very grateful that you watched to the end of this video. Please click one of the boxes to watch more of our content, and otherwise have a great day. Peace out.